The following contains spoilers for Jurassic World Rebirth, now playing in theaters. Jurassic World Rebirth introduces plenty of new mutant dinosaurs, but it weakens one of the most iconic dinosaurs in the franchise. Jurassic Park changed the cinematic landscape when it debuted in 1993, becoming one of the most successful blockbusters of all time. The mix of awe and horror at the cloned dinosaurs led to plenty of great cinematic moments, with some of the most memorable being the attacks by creatures like the T-Rex or the Velociraptors. Both of these dinosaur breeds have become synonymous with the franchise, appearing in every single film in some capacity. This extends to Jurassic World Rebirth, where the more recognizable dinosaurs are forced to share screen time with a new breed of mutant dinosaurs. In the process, one of the franchise's most iconic dangers gets nullified as a threat, instead serving as a brief showcase for how dangerous another new kind of dinosaur really is. Jurassic World Rebirth doesn't do much with the iconic velociraptors, effectively replacing them with the mutant hybrids, known as mutadons. The raptors are among the most famous dinosaurs to be featured in the Jurassic Park films, with the creatures being the focus of some of the franchise's most iconic scenes. Jurassic Park's kitchen sequence, the Tall Grass Massacre from Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and the trained raptors of Jurassic World all leaned into the idea that the raptors were among the franchise's most recognizable elements. The Jurassic World trilogy even established Blue, a heroic-coded companion for the heroes. However, the raptors are more or less an afterthought in Jurassic World Rebirth, which effectively replaces them with the mutadons. A new man-made variant of the raptors, the mutadons benefit from having pterodactyl-like wings, giving them more speed and the gift of flight. The mutadons, much like the D-Rex, are the primary new dinosaur threats of Jurassic World Rebirth, replacing the more traditional dinosaurs that had largely been the focus of previous films. The T-Rex still gets a fun showcase, however, with one of them chasing after the Delgado family down a river. By contrast, the raptors don't get anything like that. Instead, the typical beats of a raptor confrontation in the Jurassic films are given to the mutadons, especially after one of them chases the Delgado family into a small store. In fact, the only prominent scene featuring a raptor is in service of showcasing the dangerous potential of the mutadons. The only scene that prominently features the raptors in Jurassic World Rebirth comes about halfway through the film. After the Delgado family reaches Ile Saint-Hubert, they make their way across the island. At one point, Xavier Dobbs goes off on his own to pee. Behind him, two raptors sneak up on him, seemingly preparing to ambush him. However, before they can, a mutadon flies from the sky and attacks one of them. The camera remains focused on a terrified Xavier, who stands perfectly still and lets the fight play out behind him. It's a short one, with the other raptor fleeing, while the mutadon quickly kills the first raptor before carrying its body off to be consumed. It's a small scene meant to highlight that whatever the mutadon is, it's a greater threat than the typically lethal raptors. The fact that the mutadon isn't even clearly seen underscores how dangerous the creature is meant to be, with the mysterious qualities of the animal making it all the more frightening. The mutadons play a big part in the climax of the film, chasing after the Delgado family in the same way the raptors hunted the protagonists of Jurassic Park. It's notable, though, that the raptors are so quickly defeated and discarded by the film. While the T-Rex might pale in comparison to the multi-armed and monstrous D-Rex, there's at least a great showcase for the iconic T-Rex during the river raft scene. By contrast, the raptors are an afterthought, a plot device used to prove how deadly the mutadons are before releasing them on the protagonists. The raptors have been a key part of the Jurassic franchise since the very beginning, quickly established in the very first scene of Jurassic Park as a dangerous and lethal creature. The raptors remained deadly over the course of the original trilogy, but were placed in a new light during the Jurassic World films. However, they now serve as a literalization of one of Jurassic World Rebirth's themes. The film is partly about how the idea of dinosaurs has, to the general public, worn out its welcome,